Three new characters I think we could get into Street Fighter 6. Street Fighter 6 is a cross between the new generation and the old generation. You have characters who've been around for a while, and then you have some characters who are kind of taking over some of the spots, like T-Hawk, and then you have Lily. You have Guy, you have Zeku, and you have Kimberly. This is just kind of be something like that, where you kind of see some of the characters in the story, a different version of some of the stuff we've already seen. The first character that's an obvious character is Li Feng. Li Feng is so much inside the world tour, it's almost it was like kind of obvious, bro. She has her base outfit, and even if you go into Jamie's story, she has like a ultimate costume, it feels like already. Kind of been built up for years. We've seen her throughout like the story. Street Fighter 3, you see her with Chun-Li training. Street Fighter 5, we see Chun-Li first find her and save her from Shadow Lu. And now we see her after all these years of training. Inside the World Tour mode, she has the same moveset as like Chun-Li exactly, because it was supposed to be easier to do. But you could easily like give her like a different version of Chun-Li's moveset. We know like the same thing kind of happened for Ryu. Ryu has so many different, there's so many different Shotos, so many different versions of Ryu's fighting style, right? But there's not been like, there's only like, maybe you could say Shadow Li is like the only version of Chun-Li. It'd be cool to have like a different version of this fighting style Chun-Li has. And Li Feng has also been built up for a long time, so she's like an easy choice I would feel like for DLC. The second and third choice is a little bit like, whatever, not really. So second choice I would say is Data, who's Dhalsim's son. We've seen him around like a tiny bit throughout the story. I guess like a big choice. You don't really see him like fighting it. What we know now from Street Fighter 6 is that his arms can stretch, and he's gonna be a doctor. I feel like they could work with that. Like Dhalsim's always been that kind of slow character. Maybe they have like, I know it sounds scary. Maybe they have like, he's like faster, like something like Axel from Guilty Gear, where it's like he has a long range where he's like he can run around, could do stuff with it. He's a doctor, because doctors have to be a lot faster than like the slow pace of Dhalsim is. Something like a faster, more precise Dhalsim. I think that would be pretty cool. The third choice is a character I don't even know what her name is, but it's Jamie's grandma. Jamie said himself that his grandma could defeat anyone in like an instant. She has to be pretty cold, but you don't really see any woman as old as her in Street Fighter. Jamie could be exaggerating like how cold she is, but it makes more sense for him to be like, oh yeah, my grandma, yeah, she's cold, I fought her before. I feel like she could be like pretty cool to have. Maybe instead of like her drinking, she makes you drink or something like that. So like she gives it to, like, she's training you, so she gives you the drink, and then like the character gets like nerfed or something, they kind of like they get drunk. That'd be something cool to have. Like she does it, like she was training Jamie, see with all the bottles around him, bro. He's like training and drunk in a fist. So maybe she really tries to like start training you. She gives you the stuff. Even in the world, so you see like when you drink this, like when someone drinks the stuff, they like spit it out, and like it tastes like it's weird to normal people. So maybe she could have something like cool around that, to have like old lady, and two to have like something like that. That'd be like pretty funny to have.